welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I appreciate your support. Thank you. Alright, so let's just jump right on in and find out what's going on this morning. Who do you have a message for, Holy Spirit? I've had a lot of blues songs coming through. And then those cards that have the hidden truth on them all fell on the floor. It's kind of like somebody's about to spill their guts. And they're in their feelings right now. But we'll see. Wow, we're actually going to get a different sign this morning. We have Virgo. Virgo. Lovely. How are you, Virgo? Thank you for sticking with me through the Sagittarius streak. Sagittarius has been after a message daily. I'm telling you what. Holy Spirit, show me what you want to do this morning. Let's get you a word or two out of here. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. Spell something out for Virgo. Spell something out for Virgo. Alright, I have an M. An M. I don't know if these are B's or D's, so we're going to decide that later. I have B, 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 K, M. A lot of M's, a lot of M's. A Z, another K, another M, a lot of M's. An H, a T. I have a hot. I have mama. I have mama. I have hut. I have mamas with a Z. That's about what I got. I also have mum. M-U-M. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 M's, an O, an A, a Z, a U, 2 K's. I have 2 U's. I have a hat. I have X, 2 G's. I have Tom. I have Bob. I have ma'am. I have ham. I have Tom. T-O-M. Alright, so that's what we got. Take it as it resonates, I guess. Definitely have mama here and mama. Maybe you are a mama. Okay, Virgo. Let's see what Spirit wants to say to you today. Alright, Spirit. Can I have a prayer for the sign of Virgo? Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespassed against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. So this is the Lord's Prayer. It's the prayer that Jesus taught in the Holy Scriptures as an example of how we ought to pray. And so it's not that we have to say this specific prayer, like some people will repeat this prayer over and over. It's just an example to remember how to pray by acknowledging God's holiness and desiring the kingdom to come, God's kingdom to come, and that God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven, as above, so below. And then give us our daily bread, provide for us what we need daily, and forgive our wrongdoings as we forgive the wrongdoings of others. And not to be led into more wrongdoing, but to be delivered from evil. All right. So, may I have a message out of the Instant Magic Oracle? Holy Spirit message, please, from Instant Magic Oracle, if you will. Let go of your need to have control. It is only when you surrender that you can release. So somehow there's this need to control things, Virgo. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? It's only when we let go. Only when we let go. So there's this need to surrender, to let go. And maybe you're trying to control. For some reason, I'm feeling like this forgiveness is significant. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who've trespassed against us. It could be somehow that there's a resentment that's built up between you and a loved one. All right, Spirit, what virtues are you working on in the sign of Virgo today? Generosity. Generosity. Gentleness. That's such a Virgo thing, isn't it? Being gentle and generous with faith. With faith. So somehow you're having to be generous, gentle, and have faith, Virgo. All right, Spirit. I got cards stacked up everywhere. We're going to look a little deeper at this and find out what might be going on with you, Virgo. Spirit said to get a rock. I have a container here of rocks that I sometimes use on the channel. And Spirit's indicating that you would like or need to have a rock. I have faith again. Double emphasis on the faith. Kindness. Faith again, Virgo. And passion. Spirit's got faith here 3 times for you. Kindness, passion, generosity, and genuineness. So somehow Spirit's working on your faith, Virgo. Somehow Spirit's working on your faith. Alright, let's find out what the overall tarot energy that's working in your life. Overall, I'm here to use the black deck. These are 22 of major tarot arcana. That's only the major cards out of the deck. And to me, the major cards are the way that Spirit is working in our lives. It's a more powerful energy than the minor stuff. Minor is more like details. This is more like the overall, overarching ways that Spirit is working in our lives. All right, Spirit, what's working in Virgo's life? Justice came out, Virgo, in reverse. Okay? And this is an injustice, which would be about that forgiveness, okay? Letting go of that hurt, that forgiveness, all right? What's the energy to overcome in Virgo's life? The High Priestess came out. Wow. When the High Priestess is the energy to overcome, it has to be about faith. Your faith is really struggling, Virgo. All right? How does this get pulled? How are you going to pull this together? Your feelings, the moon, there's secretive side here. There's like dark night stuff going on with you. You're going through some really troubling times, it looks like. And in the future, there's going to be this lack of temperance, this lack of control. And that was what the book was saying, is that if you can loosen your grip on control, that things will really start to move, okay? All right, so let's find out how Spirit's working in your home life, work life. We're going to go back to that spread for a little while. Is that what you want to do, Spirit? No. All right. How did this happen to Virgo then? We're going to keep going the way we're going until Spirit says stop. My life is a mirror, and I prosper wherever I turn. Your life is a mirror, and you prosper wherever you turn. Remember generosity? So somehow the people around you are acting as mirrors, like you're seeing yourself in others. The people in my life are really mirrors of me. They afford me the opportunity to grow and change. And it had to do with your money, how much money you have, your prosperity. Not just money, but all of your blessings. All of your blessings. And having blessings at every turn. This is what this was about. So somehow it has to do with your abundance, your generosity, your prosperity. Alright, what's being hidden here, Spirit, when it comes to the sign of Virgo? Thank you so very much. That the past is over and that all is well in my world. So somehow it has to do with the past. There's something being hidden about your past and that all is well in your world. Alright, well, what's being shown? That life supports me. And what's going to happen next? So Spirit's trying to show you that life supports you. And you're going to be willing to change. That's what's going to happen next with everything I touch is a success. Everything you touch will be a success. That's what's going to happen next. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so very much. Alright, so let's see what's going on with this deck about how this happened. How did this happen? Oh, Spirit says shuffle. Go wild and trust the universe. Go wild and trust the universe. Focus on the positive and trust the universe. Alright, well, how did this happen to Virgo, Spirit? May I see, please? Thank you so very much. Taking inspired action and being humble. This is like one of those things where you do something because you know Spirit said for you to do it, and it turns out to be one of those things where you're like, I must have misunderstood because this led me down the wrong path. And Spirit would never do that, would it? But then you find out later, yes, Spirit would, to humble you. Okay. What's being hidden? Whoa. Pushing through insecurity. So you're feeling very insecure, it would seem, about the past and things being well in your world. Cancer's here, Virgo, you're here with Leo here. We have Libra, we have Pisces, we have Cancer, and we have Sagittarius. Alright, so you took inspired action and it made you humble. And now you're having to push through your insecurities. Alright, well, what's being shown? Here it says that I want you to know your worth, practice gratitude, have a reality check, and speak your world into being. Yep. Know your worth. Taurus is here, Sagittarius is here, Capricorn and Gemini are all here. Spirit says, I want you to know your worth, practice gratitude, take a reality check, and speak your world into being. And look, we have another thing here that says, open up to change. Open up to change. You've had a reality check, and it has to do with people mirroring you and being humbled. Taking inspired action. Like, you felt very strongly that this is what Spirit wanted you to do, and then it didn't turn out, I don't think, the way you thought. You thought it was going to lead to a lot of abundance and a lot of prosperity. You may have seen somebody else do it, and they actually did have a lot of prosperity. So you tried it too, and it didn't work out so well. And you felt very strongly that it was Spirit. All right, well, what's going to happen next? You're going to work through your feelings, go deeper, see the bigger picture, and know you are loved. That's beautiful. With reveal what needs to be seen on the bottom of the deck. All right, Spirit. May I see a little bit further how this happened? How did this happen to Virgo? Pack your bags. So maybe you moved somewhere. Maybe you were inspired to go on a trip or to move. You were inspired to go on a trip, and it had to do with your prosperity and maybe even a twin flame. And you packed your bags. Spirit said you packed your bags. Somebody moved. Somebody went on a trip. That's how this happened. Or you're going to. Alright, what was being hidden or what is being hidden? That somebody had bad boundaries. Fucking say it. And that it's time for shit to get real. So secretly somebody had bad boundaries, a resentment, and they were hiding the truth. It's time for shit to get real. Get honest as fuck. Fucking say it. Resentment kills the magic. So secretly there was bad boundaries, a resentment, and this need for truth. They were hiding the truth. They wouldn't say what was truly going on here. Alright, well, what was being shown? That somebody needed to listen better. They were saying that they were... Okay, this is one of those situations where this person was hiding the truth and hiding resentments and having bad boundaries. Or they just maybe not even had resentments, but they just wouldn't say the truth. Okay, this person had horrible boundaries and would not speak the truth. But over here, they're saying, it's not that I wasn't saying it, you just weren't listening. Have you ever had that happen to you, Virgo? Where this person would not say the truth. They were like, you can move here and live with me. You can move here and move in with me. You can come here and stay. They were just trying to be nice. But the truth is they had bad boundaries and they wouldn't fucking say how they really felt. And then they blamed you for just not listening. This looks like an argument with Sagittarius this person was having. Alright, what's going to happen next? Your friends miss your face. So, somebody else misses you, Virgo, and you're probably going to go stay with someone else. And then you're going to keep shit clean. You're going to go stay with somebody else and keep shit clean. Dirty floors and gross bathrooms suck. Alright, so that's what's going on here. It's just very cut and dry reading. It's like somebody was inspiring you. And you were being humble. You thought that this was going to lead you to prosperity. You thought this person, you may have even thought this person was your twin flame. So you packed your bags. And when you got there, what was being hidden is that this person's boundaries sucked. And they wouldn't say what was really on their mind. They were hiding shit, holding the truth back. And then they said that you wouldn't listen. So what you're going to do next is you're going to be like, well, I got other friends out here. I'm going to go stay with them and keep shit clean. I'm going to stay clean. I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm going to work on myself. All right, Spirit. So this is a very short, cut and dry message. I mean, there's not a whole lot to it. Let's see what needs to be healed for how this happened. Self-love, and it has to do with your family and tribe. Self-love and family and tribe. Alright, well, what about what was being hidden? Because we see somebody needs to say what they mean. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. Say what you mean. And self-sabotage. Alright, what about what was being shown? Look, it has to do with you going home and having courage. Spirit says, I want you to listen, go home, and be courageous. Alright, what's going to happen next? Ooh, Virgo, you're going to have a healthy sex life, huh? Oh, yay! You're going to take off your mask. You're hiding feelings for somebody, Virgo? Alright, let's see. Let's get the Modern Love Tarot. Right, Spirit? Right, Christie, right. Modern Love Tarot. Let's see a Leo. And an Aries or Sagittarius right out the gate. Alright, Spirit, let's talk about what's going on here. Why is this injustice here? This could be an injustice, wouldn't it? If you moved somewhere, especially if it took all your money or you were planning. You might not have ever moved. You may have just been planning it. The Three of Cups and the Five of Swords. That's a lot of fighting and partying. And I noticed that we do have some addiction going on in the collective or with our people. And I definitely can relate because I've been there and done that. I have a t-shirt. I have a few t-shirts. Alright, why is justice in reverse for the sign of Virgo? Because of a tower. What's working in your life? Is this injustice almost caused you a tower? Almost caused you a tower. Why is the High Priestess here? Because of a Page of Cups. This is about your faith, remember? What wasn't working was you using your intuition. And you know, it's hard when somebody's telling you something because we don't really use our intuition when somebody says something, do we? Like, we do at times, but sometimes if we're in a situation that we have to trust people, we just have to trust that what they're saying is true. So it's like what's not working is this real psychic ability you have. And it could be a friend or a child. This could be an apology. Alright, why is the moon here? That's what's going to pull it together. You're in your feelings about this, big time. Why is the moon here? Because of the star. This is where you're going to find your hope, is in this moon. This is like being in your feelings, feeling some kind of way. Spirit says, I'm having you feel this kind of way so you can have hope, Virgo. Why is Temperance in reverse? Because of a Seven of Swords when it comes to this relationship. You will lose your patience when it comes to the relationship and ending this deception. Alright, why is the Tower in reverse? Because of the Hierophant in reverse, Death in reverse, and the Five of Cups. So there's a sense of loss. For somebody, there could have been a death. Or they could be not well. Five of Cups is about a lot of loss. See how she's standing over somebody's casket mourning? You could be going through that. And this is about this tower, this injustice that you had this close call with, was because nothing was changing. It was causing you a lot of loss. It's like, it could have also been a marriage where nothing was ever changing. It could be a marriage, a higher level commitment. It could be a job. Whatever it is you're involved with that's higher level, that involves contracts and a lot of transformation, that was not changing. That transformation was not happening. That was this injustice, this tower. It was just not changing. And it was causing you a lot of losses. Why is the Page of Cups here? Because of the Two of Cups. And then this is what's working, is that there was a tower, or there was about to be a tower, a close call that was causing a lot of losses. And what's not working is this High Priestess that could be a friend that you want to have this Two of Cups with. It's like you have this real psychic friend, this real intuitive friend or child that you're not paying enough attention to. Alright, why is the Star here? I mean, I can't stop them from coming out. There you are, Virgo. The reason why you're in this moon energy is because of the Hermit in reverse, the Lovers, the Empress in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the Six of Cups in reverse. So the only thing in the upright here is a decision. This moon, this hope is that you'll make a decision from somebody in the past that hid feelings, maybe. This Hermit is about going deep within. This is about having hope that you will go deeper with Spirit. That you will choose to go deeper with Spirit somehow. And it's about this feminine. It could be your mother. It's just somebody that you have a lot of fond memories of. But you try not to think about this person. Like, you try really hard to put this person in the back of your mind. It could be a mother, it could be a wife, it could be a twin flame. Whoever this person is, you're not going to take a risk here. You had decided not to take a risk here. And this is happening because you had decided not to take a risk. We have you, we have Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, you, Aries, and Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. It's like this is, what's going to pull this together is how you feel about having hope and this decision. And you weren't using your intuition about this, or I think you would have gone in this direction to begin with. Alright, why is Temperance here in reverse? Because of the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is like, this is movement typically, but when it's in the reverse, it's usually movement in like the other direction. So you're like going back somewhere, real fast back. Clarify the Eight of Wands in reverse. It has to do with this relationship and a lot of anxiety. Like this relationship right here, there was some deception for sure. You could have been anxious about going back to this person because of deception in the past. Show me how Virgo feels about this person. The King of Cups and the Ten of Cups came out, but in reverse. All of this is coming out in reverse except for the relationship itself. I think it's safe to say we could probably... You feel like this person either does or doesn't love you unconditionally, or you do or don't love them. You might feel like they feel disappointed in you, like they've been let down. Oh, there's this Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. All right, let's find out more here. Let's find out more here. This is about moving somewhere new, I think. I think you moved somewhere. You packed your bags because you felt inspired and that this would lead you to prosperity. But then you found out that somebody was bullshitting you. And they said it was because you wouldn't listen. And it was really because they wouldn't say what they felt. But what's going to happen next is you're fixing to have sexual arts. Because a friend of yours misses your face. And they keep shit clean. They stay clean. I think there might be some addiction going on here. Let's find out what's going on with you, Virgo. Spirit, what's going on with Virgo? Inner child is here. What do you mean inner child? Somebody's at a crossroads with their inner child. There's an inner child and you're at a crossroads. Alright? Why are they at a crossroads at this inner child? Because of self-worth. So, inside, this has left you feeling a sense of abandonment, it looks like. And it's affected you the way you feel about yourself. Or maybe you're realizing that if you would have felt more confident in yourself, that you wouldn't have allowed this to happen to you. Alright, anything else for Virgo? There's some grief also going on here. You're going through some grieving. And this doesn't have to be new grief. It could be old grief from somebody who passed away in the past that you've never healed from. For some of you, or it could be somebody new that's recently passed away, and if they have, I'm so sorry for your loss. Anything else? You've been doing some numbing. There's our addiction. You have to do inner child work in order to improve your self-worth and to stop grieving these losses and this work on this numbing. You're numbing out. You're using chemicals or something to stop you from feeling this pain that this inner childhood wounding brings. And you're at a crossroads because it's like, I think caused you so much pain that you have to do something about it now. You have to do something. Somebody has a little girl with very thin hair. It's thin and like sandy brown or blondish brown, about midway of her back. And she keeps it in a ponytail, but you can see where it's coming out of the ponytail on both sides. I'm hearing Shannon. Okay. Alright. So where's Virgo's person, Spirit? Compromise came out. What do you mean compromise? It has to do with a third party this summer. They're compromising with you about a third party in the summer because of you being abandoned. It looks like you got abandoned somehow when you were planning on making this move. Anything else? What's going on in this connection, Spirit? Somebody's awakening. Alright. Talk to me more about this awakening. They haven't been talking. They've been mute. They're awakening to the fact that they haven't been talking, and there's recognition here. Clarify what you mean. They're remembering how they told you no in the past. Somebody is awakening to the fact that they didn't talk to you, they didn't recognize you, and they have a lot of nostalgia about the answer being no. And this is why you're stuck. What's going to happen next, Spirit? Divine Feminine came out. What about Divine Feminine? Somebody is an observer and they have a lot of regret. That's what's going to happen next. And they've learned some lessons too. Divine Feminines don't hold grudges like that, though, do we? No, we don't. We forgive. We're all good. Everybody's good. Let it go. Alright, Spirit, what would you say out of here? Put away the computer. Spirit keeps saying that to somebody. I think somebody, I'm going to tell you what I saw last night. And somebody's in denial. I think that somebody that I personally know has been watching my videos, and that's why we kept getting Sagittarius over and over and over again, because Spirit was being like, you want to see what's going on in her life? I'm going to show you every day what's going on in her life. And Spirit keeps saying you need to put away the computer because you're in denial. And I don't think this is somebody who watches for self-improvement. I think this is somebody who watches because they're just being freaking nosy about what's going on with me. Okay? Alright, what else, Spirit? Something is strictly sexual. And a friendship. Strictly sexual and friendship. What do you mean, Spirit? There's chemistry and an awakening. So maybe this was strictly sexual at some point. But somebody's awakening to the fact that there's chemistry here. Maybe that in the past this was just sex for you or them. Put away the computer. You're in denial. There's a friendship that's strictly sexual. There's chemistry. And somebody's awakening. Alright, what else, Spirit? Support is here. And rejection. So somebody's going to have to be supported because of rejection. And I think somebody thinks that there's a friendship that was strictly sexual, but there is chemistry and they're awakening to the fact that they need support because of rejection. I mean, it's basically just verifying that the message I just gave you was true. Thank you, Spirit. What's going to be the outcome here? Outcome here. There's going to be a warning about time apart. Wow. Clarify what you mean. It has to do with learning a spiritual lesson. Spirit is continuously giving us a warning about time apart and learning a lesson. Clarify this time apart. It has to do with interference. Alright, what do you mean interference? It has to do with boundaries. And true love. Warning, time apart. Learning a lesson, interference, boundaries, and true love. Clarify the true love. It has to do with addiction. So somebody's true love is addiction. Warning, you need time apart so you can learn a lesson. There's interference. You need to set boundaries because somebody's true love is their addiction. Use your intuition. Alright, anything else you want to say here, Spirit? There's children involved here. Alright. Somebody's children are involved and you need to have acceptance. Then we have abundance. I'm going to stop there because we have a good card to end on. Alright, Spirit. Talk to me about what's going on with Virgo's money. What's going on with Virgo's money, Spirit? Somebody's unfulfilled, but it's their destiny to be in leadership, and they need to be persistent. Alright. Anything else you want to say to Virgo about their money? Set some goals. Beauty is here, and exploring and motivating. Somebody has goals. Beauty, explorer, and motivator. Somehow they have goals to be beautiful, explore, and motivate. Clarify beauty. Maybe you're in like beauty, doing makeup and hair. You're planning on being a crafter, but there is something better. Maybe you need to go to school for cosmetology and you're planning on being a crafter somehow. Spirit says there's something better. Can you clarify what would be better? What would be better, Spirit? Show Virgo what would be better. Somebody has on purple or pink eyeshadow. Oh, gosh. Spirit said growing up would be better. Growing up would be better. Oh my God, I did not see that coming. Alright, anything else you want to say? Ask for help. Like, clarify, ask for help. Maybe you need help with an addiction. It has to do with your control and some arguments. Ask for help. Maybe your temper, arguments, and control. Somebody may be very argumentative and very controlling, and Spirit's saying, ask for help. Wow. Alright. What else, Spirit? Somebody's taking a risk or needs to take a risk. Clarify risk. It has to do with being unreliable, unstable, and having life purpose. Spirit says, easy does it. Take action. Get a counselor. Wow. Okay then, boss. Can I get some kind of, let's see what you need to surrender real quick. What does Virgo need to surrender, Spirit? Surrender to your soul's path and surrender the drama. Alright, what else? Surrender that denial, outdated beliefs, and frustration. Alright, one more time. These resentments. And surrender to your full power. What message do you have out of this deck right here for the sign of Virgo? Oracle messages, please. There's a fertility is here with happiness. Now, fertility could be about having children, or it could be about this divine feminine that's needing to be happy. All right, what about this person or this fertility? You're going to have blessings that are going to lighten your load. All right, anything else for the sign of Virgo? Needs to be forgiveness, and there will be travel. Clarify that. And freedom. Forgiveness, travel, and freedom. With empowerment on the bottom of the deck. Alright. Angels, how are you working in Virgo's life? Making things harmonious. Exposing the truth. Helping to manifest. And sexuality. We see you're going to have healthy sexuality with somebody. Alright, what else? Spirit. That freedom again, y'all. Somebody's about to have freedom. And miracles. Pure miracles. Somebody's about to have freedom. Let's see what Virgo would say. Virgo, what would you say to this person that was holding the truth back from you? What would you say to them? Unless that was you. I don't know what comes next, and you let me down. Yeah, because you were going to go live with this person or travel to see them, and it was like they wouldn't tell you that you couldn't come there, and then finally they told you, and then they said, I tried to tell you, but you just wouldn't listen. All right, what would this other friend, what would you say to this other friend? You would say, I feel the sexual tension. I don't know why this happened, and I have trouble with intimacy. All right, what would this friend say to you? I want to start over, and I feel so drawn to you. With, I'm not financially stable on the bottom of the deck. All right. All right, Spirit. What spiritual gifts are happening here? Because we see that Spirit's working on your faith, Virgo, and your intuition. It's like you weren't using your intuition somehow. A tree of life, an eagle or bird's eye, and a doorway. So this sense of family, of connectedness with your tree. Seeing things from the bigger perspective and a doorway. This has opened another door. Sometimes when Spirit closes a door, another one will open to send us on the right path. Clarify this door. Spirit says it has to do with meditation and finding feathers. Spiritual, the spirit world rather will send you signs through nature, and one way that can happen is through finding feathers. Wow. Spirit says this doorway is about, it's leading you to a deeper faith, to meditation, and to knowing that the spirit world is real. Alright, anything else that's going on here? Abundance. You're going to have that abundance that you were looking for to begin with. You thought you were going with this person to have this abundance, but you had to go a different way, and Spirit took you there and even humbled you in the process. Alright. And humility is truly a beautiful thing. Alright, Spirit, can I get a message out of here for the sign of Virgo? Whoa. Elk Medicine Woman. We had this yesterday. Elk Medicine Woman and Divine Badass. Alright, Virgo, let's see what that says. Elk Medicine Woman, number 36. There are certain things that are meant to happen at particular times. This is the work of destiny. No matter how much pressure there is from the outside world or from your own expectations, there is an order of events and divine timing is in place so that what is meant to be shall be. Balance your active pursuit of your dreams and ambitions with patience and trust in the right timing of things. You are given a message that you are capable of great accomplishments this lifetime. Rather than fighting against life, trust that it is working with you and for you. Do what it is in your power to do, but pace yourself with trust and surrender to. And then Divine Badass. I'm hearing Laura or Lori. Divine Badass, Virgo. And also hearing Stephanie. You may feel under pressure to conform, maybe to someone else's opinions or even to your own previous plans or ideas. Don't give your power to make choices away to another, whether that is the choice of what to believe or how to behave. Don't give away your power to the past if it will take you away from what you know to be true now. Even if it seems to be more difficult in the short term, trust that living what you know is true and right for you is the only way that you can gain happiness and fulfillment that you want and deserve. Absolutely, absolutely, Virgo. Alright, so let me see who Spirit might be talking to here. Spirit's working on your faith for sure. I have LAPBRGB. So I have two B's here. R as in Ronald, G as in girl, A as in Amanda, P as in Paul, L as in Lori. P again as in Paul. H as in Hannah, L as in Lori, F as in Frank, P as in Paul, M as in Mary, J as in John, M as in Mary. V as in Vicky, Y as in yellow, J as in John, B as in boy, G as in girl, Y as in yellow, H as in Henry. H again. V as in Vicky, W, D, no, I'm sorry, that's an S. V, W, S, J, I, A, H. H, M, A, Q, J, I, N. Alright, Spirit, may I have trinkets please for the sign of Virgo? Trinkets for Virgo, Spirit. I have both of my zodiac dice. Dream, hope, trust, love. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. There's that family tree, that tree of life. There's the fool, the clown, the jester, an angel, a gasket, palm trees. You might live in Florida. I have a nail, Virgo. Somebody in your life might be a carpenter. somehow nails. I have a turtle. I have a marble. And look, last night I walked to the back door to let Otto out, and there was a marble sitting on the patio table, and I did not put it there. I didn't even go outside yesterday afternoon. Find joy in the journey. An owl. A fancy ball. A peace sign. The zodiac. Somebody's a card reader. I have a hand for intuition. A dolphin. A Pegasus. It's a pentagram. Oh wow, I can't talk. I think it might be Mercury retrograde soon. A tree of life. Archangel Michael. A cross. A bee. A crescent moon. A star. A shell. Your name could be Shell. Another tree of life. A lot of family and tribe going on here. A crescent moon with a star and a heart with a peace sign. Alright, Spirit, talk to me out here for Virgo. What's going on with Virgo? Spirit? A key. An infinity sign. This one that says dream big. You are always in my heart. And I put this in the bowl. This dream big. And it connected to that on its own without any help. A butterfly, a ball. I love you to the moon and back. I have a lot of arrows. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius. A lot of arrows. Another butterfly. A cactus or a prick. Drive safe. I need you here with me. Never, never give up. A cactus or a prick. Live your dream. Live, laugh, and love. Live your dream. A rocking horse for a baby. A fancy heart with a flower. That feather, remember the feathers? A tramp stamp. A bullet. And my pirate. The one that reminds me of my friend Dean. Alright, Virgo, that's your reading. Let me know by liking it. So make sure you're subscribed if it resonated, like it. And subscribe to the channel. And reach out to me and let me know how it resonated. If you're brave and you want to leave a comment or just say hi. I always like to read your comments. Alright, guys, take it easy. I'll be back later with another reading. Bye.